Hi, this is Becky. Welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to read the daily devotional for day 22. The word is give. Our time is precious to us. When our children's teachers ask for help, we're quick to send supplies rather than volunteer our time in the classroom. If a distant relative moves into a nursing home, it's easier to send cards than to visit. We know we need to give to our church, but it's much easier throwing money into the offering basket than devoting our time and energy to teaching church school. For 10 years, a Celebrate Recovery volunteer has faithfully worked behind the scenes for the barbecue fellowship time and the coffee shop. Without much advance notice, he has repeatedly purchased hot dogs, chicken, beans, salads, and desserts. When asked how many hot dogs he thinks he has supplied over the years, he laughs and he replies, "Too many thousands to count." In addition to purchasing the supplies, he hauls them to the storage area and completes a weekly inventory to help maintain the shopping list. He arranges his work schedule and vacations so that he doesn't miss a week. And as if that weren't enough, for the annual Celebrate Recovery conferences, he has purchased enough supplies to feed 3,000 attendees at one time. Grocery shopping hardly brings a standing ovation from participants of Celebrate Recovery, and this particular volunteer likes it that way. He doesn't want anyone to single him out as an exceptional servant. He knows that it takes a team of dedicated servants to plan the program, answer questions at the information table, greet newcomers, set up and clean up, and by serving in his quiet manner, he clearly demonstrates his love for Christ by giving back to others. This man is a living example of what Principle 8 is all about. Yield myself to God to be used to bring this good news to others, both by my example and by my words. In God's ledger, all services rank the same. In fact, Jesus tells us in Matthew 10:42, "If anyone gives even a cup of cold water to one of these little ones who is my disciple, truly I tell you, that person will certainly not lose their reward." Principle 8 doesn't tell you to give in unhealthy ways, in ways that would hurt you or cause you to relapse into your old codependent behaviors. No, Principle 8 is talking about healthy, non-codependent giving of oneself without expecting to receive anything in return. Remember that no person has ever been honored for what he or she has received. Honor has always been a reward for what a person has given. Matthew 10:8 neatly sums up Principle 8. Freely you have received, freely give. God never ever wastes a hurt. In fact, He can take your hurts and use them to help others. Principle 8 gives you the opportunity to share your experiences, victories, and hopes with others. Remember that remember what you've learned about the Lord through your personal experiences with Him. You can start off by saying, "This is how it was for me. This is the experience I went through. This is how I gained the strength to begin my recovery, and there's definitely hope for you." 2 Corinthians 1:3-4 encourages us to praise the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of compassion and the God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our troubles, so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves receive from God. All the pain the years of your hurts, hang-ups, and habits have caused, all the destruction you may have brought upon yourself and those you love, it all finally makes sense when you begin to live out Principle 8. You finally come to understand Romans 8:28. We know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. The Lord spreads His message through the 8 principles and the Christ-centered 12 steps. We're the instruments He uses for delivering the good news. The way we live will demonstrate to others our commitment to our Lord, to our recovery program, and to them. Luke 8:16 points out that no one lights a lamp and hides it in a clay jar or puts it under a bed. Instead, they put it on a stand so that those who come in can see the light. Principle 8 calls us to joyfully share the good news. You can take a look at this before you check out the next video. Take a look. Express in your own words what 2 Corinthians 1:3-4 means to you. In what ways are you setting aside some of your precious time to serve and to reach out to others? In living out Principle 8, does your example match your words? In what ways are you allowing God to use you to spread the good news to others? And I hope you have a blessed day.